After my middle school, when I was one of the most active person in my environment, I had good grades, I won competitions, I was a scout leader, etc. I came to high school and I thought, okay, it's time to chill out, to have fun. All of my friends told me that's what high school is all about.
I've come to high school from my little city, the second biggest city in Poland, to Krakow, and I had really high expectations. I imagined everyone will be into technology, will be building something, innovating together, and I thought everyone will be interested mostly in personal development, but I was wrong.
Because we ended up in the same class. And you need to know that I hated this guy from the very beginning. I was laughing out from him every time he was talking to anybody, he was doing anything. He was approaching people like, hi, what are you doing with your life? And then going to teachers, talking with them about his achievements, his ambitions, etc. And I was like, dude, calm down, you aren't better than us.
Yeah. All of this time I was looking for people to work with, and it wasn't easy. Even if someone was doing something outside of the school, they didn't want to show them to anyone. They were often saying, my side projects, they are not good enough. I don't want to show them.
Once in the first grade, I decided I want to do a social project to put it in my CV in the future. And we had 9 places for people from one school. And after filling almost all of the places with my classmates, I thought and proposed Daniel to be the last one. And my friend asked, what? You hate him? Why? And I was like, yeah, but he looks like somebody who can learn anything. He might be useful.
Yes, so when Aga asked me whether I want to join her project, I instantly agreed. First, I didn't even know that Aga hates me. I didn't notice this one. Second, I was so happy that people from my class want to do something outstanding out of the school that I didn't even ask what will be project about. I just said yes.
Project didn't work out. A lot of things you do for the first time don't work out. Although something have changed.
We became friends. We noticed we complete each other. We have different challenges, we have different minds about the world, but we start challenging ourselves.
Once at the very beginning, Daniel asked me whether one day I would like to start a startup with him. I answered, I have to think about it, and I started Googling what does startup mean.
Yeah, few months later, we took part in competition for business idea, for innovative business idea, and we won this one. After one investor from jury came to us and told us, the idea is great, but you are too young to do it.
Okay, challenge accepted. A few months later, we started.
There were 3 of us building this idea. We were learning what does it mean to make a startup. We were meeting with mentors, getting feedback, and at this time, we understood that we can't do this really by ourselves only. In this way, it would take like 5 years, so it wasn't time we were looking for. We needed help, and we knew who would be an amazing member of our startup. We thought about our colleagues from our class, but we knew that it won't be easy to convince them that making real product while being 17 makes any sense.
We wanted to show them that it doesn't matter whether it will work out or not. What matters is what experience you will get, what you will learn by doing it. And if it eventually works out, that would be a total win.
We made it a game, a role-play game where your character develops when you develop personally. We thought that this game actually didn't work out either. Yeah. We had put too much time into product, and we didn't have time for this game. But all these 6 people joined our startup with motivation to learn and develop while creating real product.
All of this started 2 years ago. Today, we are startup co-founders, we are entrepreneurs, we are still high school students, and most importantly, we co-founded a foundation called SEED with its main focus on building a community of students who want to learn by doing. And we were nominated to speak here on TEDx to show you what we've discovered so far during this journey.
So, environment teaches us that we should stick to the standard path for high school. You know, meet new people, go party with them, and learn for final exams. What we have done was to exactly go off this standard path, and it isn't easy, and it's also risky.
Because we might get left out, and we might fail, and people will know about it.
Really, trust me. When I started, Aga was laughing out of me a lot of times. When Aga joined me, sometime after, we both got laughed out.
And now I can say I partly understand why does it happen. Because we are taught to stick to the standard path. We are told that anything that is off this road won't work out. And if we meet somebody who breaks the status quo, what can we do? How can we react? We laugh because we don't understand it. We weren't told we can go this way.
So if you hear laughter, it's a good sign. It means that you already broke the rules. And at some point, people will stop laughing out of you. Some of them may become jealous. Others may want to copy you or may join you, as Aga did.
The other case is the feeling of being inexperienced or not good enough, not ready. That's the feeling that a lot of people had while Daniel came to them and asked about their side projects. But guess what? The experience happens while doing. And without doing, there is no experience. You might sometimes expect that somebody will come to you one day, as Daniel came to me, and tell you, ready, steady, go. But it rather won't happen. And if it happens, you will probably answer me, no, I'm not ready, I'm not good enough. But that's the question for you.
When do you think real life begins? Because it's not tomorrow, not after high school or university. It's your choice and you can make it today.
Iron Man once said, sometimes we run before we learn how to walk.
As we were 17, we met a lot of failures as it's essential part of taking risks. We both got laughed out, and it wasn't easy to convince our peers that it's worth it to join us on this journey. There is one simple reason for that.
It might not work out. A lot, I think most, of things we do for the first time don't work out. As our roleplay game, as our first social project didn't. But if we fail, it means we go forward. It means that we challenge ourselves. We got experience, and it may change our lives forever. You might find this one funny guy not only useful, but also empowering as a friend.
So, today we are here to share you our small tutorial how to start living today.
Step 1, find people to work with. You might feel like there is nobody willing to work with you, to join you. And it might be true. So what you need to do, you need to take them by the surprise. Make it a game in which even if you fail, you still even if you lose, you still win.
Yes, step 2. Just do what you like. If you don't know how to start living right now, it's simple. Just do what you like and do it for real. And if you don't know what you like, there is amazing path of new things to try in front of you. So go and catch them all. Collect new experiences and joyful moment of trying something new.
And step 3, show it to the world. That's the most important part, because whether you do a project, whether you build a robot, whether you do anything connected with what you like, you need to show it to the world. If you work in the garage, that's cool, like Disney, Harley Davidson, Steve Jobs, they all started in the garage. But there is this one step you need to take, and this is the step out of the garage. So if you build anything, if you create anything, go to the people online or offline, and show it to them. Show your work. Get feedback, ask questions, get all of the critics. Don't be afraid of being judged. People will judge you anyway, but that's how we learn, by doing and getting feedback.
And if you are lucky and you live in Poland and you want to start living right now, we have created an initiative for all of this who want to go off the standard path. The idea of growth. This is what SID Foundation is all about.
So take risks of going off the standard path. Join the community of people who've already started their journey or built one community yourself. Thank you.